What's up, film family, and welcome to the Film Room Podcast. And today is our 100th episode.
Hey, 100 episodes, baby.
We did it. We did it. And the crowd is out. Yeah, 100 episodes, man. Like in this episode, we're going to be doing things a little differently. We're going to have kind of like an open discussion, kind of like reflecting on the 100 episodes. We're going to play two games. Guess the movie by the tagline and guess the movie by the quote. And then to wrap it all up, we always do the film room. Yeah, the Filmmies. we always do the film room.
We do always do the film room, yeah, on the Film Room Podcast.
But we always do the Filmmies where we give out 6 awards. And we're actually going to give out our favorite or best. Like, it's hard to really say best because it's subjective. It's just our favorite awards that we've given out. And we're going to give our reasons why we picked that as our
I kind of just when I pitched the idea was just like best of the Filmmies. So that's what I feel like that's what I'm going to write in the title. And I feel like it just kind of rolls off the tongue. So whatever actually means, who knows? But it'll just be fun to kind of look back on some of the funniest or coolest or whatever awards that we've given out.
No, exactly. And I'm curious to see how crazy it would be if we get a certified on our best. That would be,
I was thinking that. I was thinking that.
I don't know if that's gonna happen. That's a very hard chance that happen. But if it does, we might have to end the podcast.
Actually, you know what? There's one that I feel like is a high probability.
Okay.
I don't want to say what it is, but when we get there, I'll mention it.
Okay, no, that's fair. Yes, I did my research. I was wearing this on the first episode.
Oh shoot!
I went back to the first episode. I literally went back to the first episode like 10 minutes ago. Like just a blue shirt.
Just a blue shirt.
We were recording like this back then. Just straight noggin.
This is why I wanted to talk about this, man. It's just like the where we are now and where we were at the start, man, is just so drastically different. And 100 episodes from now, I still hope we're drastically different from what we're doing right now. But like, just the way we were recording, the way we were talking about movies, like it was for anybody that was around then, or even if at whatever point of the journey that you joined the film family and started listening, I appreciate you very much.
Oh yeah.
100 episodes in, still a million to go, and respect to all of y'all. We appreciate you so much for listening.
Appreciate you. And even if you haven't been for the beginning, you could just go back and just see because I like doing that with other YouTube, like other people on YouTube and stuff like that. Go back to their first video, just kind of see it. Go look at our first video, and it's just, when I say we're just noggin, I had to like really dig, because all I saw is this. I saw this and I was like, oh, I know this. It's this hoodie because this is the only hoodie that's like black and has the gray in there. Otherwise, it's really hard to tell. Oh, and your blue shirt, I don't know how many blue shirts you have, so it might just be, maybe it stand out to you. Now you're gonna
go all the way back on YouTube. I don't know if I'm gonna do that right this second, but
I mean, all you have to do is just go oldest. But yeah, you could do it later. But
yeah, true.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you what shirt it was. But yeah, I mean, what's your first note on like kind of how you feel about looking back at all of it?
I guess, like I don't even know why I wrote this, because this is just so obvious to me. I kind of already pretty much said it, but like it's been a lot of fun. Obviously, like that's the whole reason we started this. We just like talking movies. It's been so much fun. We've come a long way, but we still have a long way to go. Like we are building this thing and we're improving at what we do at every step of the process, and it's a lot of fun to do that. But we are both very driven individuals. We talk about this all the time outside of the podcast, but just peeling back the curtain, like we have big goals for this thing, and we're going to keep working and improving at this and getting better. And I'm excited for it, man. But like I said, looking back at from where we started to where we are is encouraging to see the growth, and I'm excited for the future, man. Like 100 episodes is fun to look back on. It's been lots of fun, but I'm excited for the future.
Yeah, me too. It's going to be 100 episodes, and then a couple months from now, we're going to be celebrating for 2 years.
Exactly.
Of doing it, which is another celebration too, which we'll see what we have planned for that. But when I look back at it, like we've talked about it a lot off pod. What? Oh, look back at it. That's what we're gonna do for 2 years. We're gonna look back. That's how we're gonna start the pod. So get ready for that.
Hey, I got a swivel chair. I'll be fine. I'll just hit one of these.
but when I think about like just the like how much we've grown from it. It's not even it's the way we're talking about it. The way we talked about it, I don't know how much we talked about the on pod. It's a lot of off pod that we talk about that. So sometimes I forget what we said on, what we said off. But you teased a little bit. Just the way we tried to break down every scene.
Oh my god,
was just absolutely mad. Like it honestly kind of took the fun out of watching movies for a little bit because I was just like, I'm like trying to dig at. I'm like, am I even watching the movie at this point?
Yeah, dude, you should see my notes in those early episodes, man. I had pages of notes just like for every single scene. Like this is what happened, and and like there's so many scenes in movies that just like. Not that this is here for nothing, but like it doesn't have to be talked about. Like sometimes it's just like, okay, this is the guy, he's going to the grocery store and he's getting some burgers so he can have his barbecue later. And we would say that and be like, what do you think the meaning was of grabbing those burgers? And be like, well, because he was gonna have a barbecue later. You know what I mean? Like, and outside of the podcast, we just never would have said that. Like if you weren't on camera on a mic, like that's a big part of this is just getting more comfortable in this setting. But like, man, you just would never ever do that, but you're like, oh, I gotta say everything. That's the way it is. We're on a podcast. I have to talk. I have to say everything. It's crazy.
Yeah, I know. It almost to the point where it's like we're trying to have someone relive the movie. Where it's like, oh, okay, it's an old movie. If you haven't seen it in a bit, we're gonna remind you by talking about it scene by scene. But like, you don't need to do all that. Like, if you've seen the movie and someone kind of like vaguely talks about the movie, the thing's gonna come back to you. And like, I don't know. I could be wrong, but no one's ever gonna be like, why did you guys talk about him getting the burger buns? Like, what the hell?
Yeah. Like that was such a pivotal moment. You guys didn't even mention it. What the hell? How are they supposed to have buns without the burgers, man?
Exactly. Another thing I think about too, like I don't know if you even noticed this thing. This is something I had to like go back to an old episode and kind of just listen to. We should just swear a lot more, and I felt like it was kind of just unnecessary. I don't know if you even really noticed that. Yeah, it's just like a random thing. Did you even notice that? I guess you haven't. Maybe you haven't listened back in a bit. It's like an old episode.
No,
but yeah, we just swore a lot, and I was kind of just like, was that like a defense mechanism? Like I feel uncomfortable. Let me just swear. It will make it funnier or something, or like I don't know. Because we don't really do that anymore. I feel like that almost shows like a growth where it's like you don't lean on just swearing in a moment where it's just like, fuck or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that I don't. I feel like some moments demand it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
If something's egregious in the movie, I'd have to be like, this was fucking stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
sometimes it's earned, but no, I never really noticed that.
I just listened back to 2 old episodes, and it was just like. It was just a lot, and I was just like, okay, like to the point where it goes to your point where it's like sometimes things demand it, but we were saying it so much, it was like you wouldn't even notice that we swore because we were just swearing all the time.
Like you gotta swear a lot, like outside of the podcast?
Not really.
Yeah,
like I'm not like a potty mouth. It's not like oh, watch out for that dude or something, or like you don't want to give that dude an open mic. He's just gonna screw it all up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, nah, I don't know. I know that was something that was weird. I just noticed that, and I was like,
I wanted to ask you what would you say the biggest thing you've learned in these 100 episodes is?
That's a good question.
I have an answer if you want me to go first while you think about it.
No, I do have an answer. I think the biggest thing I've learned is that it's weird to say learned it because I think it was something that like you kind of know, but I think it's more of like I accepted it that like just people have different opinions and there's no point in trying to sway people. You can say your opinion and then if they don't agree with it, they don't agree with it, but like just stick with your opinion. You know what I mean? And no matter even if it's like a opinion that doesn't that kind of goes against the grain where it's just like you kind of like tiptoeing where you're just like, nah, I don't really like that movie actually. And then people might be like, oh, I really like it for this reason. And then we can walk away from the conversation and still have our same thoughts, which is fine. Just agree to disagree, basically.
Yeah, it's a really good point, and especially like just with internet culture, because a lot of people won't agree to disagree. They'll just be like, "You're wrong and you're stupid," and how could you even think that? And you know,
exactly.
But that's just the way it is. But you're totally right. I mean, it's so weird that like obviously people have different opinions, right?
Yeah.
But until you actually start like putting stuff out there, you don't really experience it. My answer was like, I've it's it's really crazy how hard it is to like find yourself and what your lane is like in this space, in any space, if you're
Mhm.
creating content,
Yeah.
whatever you're doing, kind of find, because like if you're making fitness content, like that's such a vague umbrella, right? You could do
Yeah.
anything like that. What does that actually mean? Like what kind of videos are you making, or what are you
Mhm.
actually talking about? So when we started, like we were like, okay, we're gonna do a movie podcast, we're gonna talk movies. Okay, but what does that actually mean? And
Yeah.
like we kind of talked a little bit about already, like how we used to do it and the kind of the ways we've like, okay, maybe this is a better way, and we kind of made tweaks and stuff, and we're at where we're at. But like that's so crazy that it seems so easy, right? Like
Mhm.
you are yourself, you jump on, you talk movies like you normally do, but like you really kind of have to find your niche, which I
Yeah.
didn't really even expect coming in.
Mhm. No, that is a really good point. And it's like to add on to that is also just the fact that when you try to get into like a new space or you try something new, like you always there's always a party that's going to try to model yourself off what you know, like what you've
True.
seen other people do and stuff like that. And like it's a tough thing to do because you're putting yourself outside of who you are. So it just feels unnatural and then it probably comes across unnatural. And I think over time we just be like, I got to lean back into myself.
Hmm.
Sure, I'm still in a space where I'm learning how to talk about movies. So that aspect's always going to be a little bit uncomfortable because you're trying to find that. But trying to do it in a way that's like, wait, how would I actually talk about movies? Not like how my favorite podcasts talk about movies. Let me try to do that because they're already doing that. That's
Right.
not me. That's the way they do it. So like that was like a weird thing, which seems so normal. People be like, yeah, just be yourself. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, but when you're in a new space, it's hard to be yourself because it's like, does my self work in this space?
Well, I think it can be hard to be yourself in a space at the start because you almost don't really know how you talk movie, because like after you step out of a movie and you're talking to your friend about it or whatever, you're not really thinking how did that conversation go, how did we start, you just do it, and then
Yeah.
you go home and like, you know what I mean, you do it again the next week, or like you just don't even think about that stuff. So like, and then when you're planning like an episode, you're like, okay, how do I actually talk about movies? And you kind of have to like just start somewhere and then make tweaks. And that's what we did. And that's where like your point about modeling yourself off of what other people are doing, because that seems like a good starting point. At least if you don't know where to start, be like, okay, this is what I like, these kind of podcasts, let me do something similar to that, try and make it our own a little bit. But like it's that looking in the mirror and self-reflection, being like, okay, how do I really talk about this stuff? Because you just kind of do it, you don't think about that. It's weird.
Yeah. And even just with doing, I think another thing on that is also just getting past, which I think we've gone pretty past it, like the microphone being in your face and then the camera being on you. I think there was always a little bit of that's always kind of in the back of your head, but like now that's kind of faded. But I think it's also just kind of like just structuring your thoughts. Like you have these thoughts.
True.
Sometimes like in conversations, you might ramble and you're not really thinking about like kind of like being concise or like kind of making sure it makes sense. Cause you're just like, you just talk with someone on the couch, you'd be like, yeah, and then it's like, I don't know. But it's like, okay, well, I can't really say that because I'm on a podcast. So like you're trying to find that balance of like saying how you would actually say the thing versus, okay, well, this actually has to make sense because people are listening to this.
Hmm.
It's like, yeah, it's like finding that weird balance.
Yeah, yeah, it is a weird balance because you want to be like as natural in yourself as possible, as if no one's watching, but people are watching. So you have
Yeah.
to still like keep pace and stuff like that. Another thing too is like I think it's been great talking to you this much now. Like if people don't know, like we became friends really young, and then we got really close in high school, and then you went away for school. So we still kept in touch, but we weren't talking as much. Now we're talking all the
Mm.
time, pretty much daily. It's been dope, man.
Yeah, no, that is like an underlying thing, which like don't no, I'm not saying taken for granted, but it's almost like, yeah, like I guess that podcast is like the connecting link, and we still do try to like talk about like sports and other things like that, kind of like catching up what's going on in people's lives. But yeah, obviously the distance, like with anything, will just being like 5 hour drive away from each other. So it's not like we could be like, hey, you want to just come over and hang out? Like
Yeah.
that's kind of where the distance kind of like made it harder like to do things and stuff like that. It's like every now and then where it's like, oh, I'm coming to town, then we hang out. But this keeps the connection from that, which yeah, it's
Yeah.
been great.
Yeah, high school was every day, dude.
Yeah, and even outside of that too, like we didn't just only see each other from like high school, just going to school and stuff like that. We also played on like extracurricular ball clubs together. So
Mm-hmm.
like it was basketball. Sometimes it was before school for practice, after school practice. We hang out on weekends. So it
Football,
was just it
city
was just
champs,
nonstop.
grade
Oh
12
yeah,
city
exactly.
champs. Let's
Yeah,
go.
true.
Let's go. Laurier Lancers, baby.
100%. But yeah, no, it's been a ride. You know, it's crazy to think how many years it's been. You look at the year it is, and like when we first started playing ball and all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, do you remember actually the first I feel like I've told you the story, but I remember the first time I met you was we were playing against each other basketball, and I remember there was you had got hurt or something, so you were coming to a different league, and people were like, "Oh, this is that kid that he played at this school or this other team, but he's got hurt and he's really good." I was like, "Man, this kid, nah, man." They were saying that, and I remember playing, and I don't remember the whole game. I don't even remember who won, but I do remember I got a steal off you at one point in the game, and I was feeling so nice. This guy that they were all talking of would be this awesome player, and I was like, "Man, this guy ain't shit. I'm better than this dude."
I do remember that story. I don't remember that game, but I do remember you telling me that story.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say I won that game. I remember.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just let you have that. He didn't actually steal the ball from me, guys, but I don't remember it, so I'll give it to him. It's funny back then, like I literally just had like one move, but when we in elementary, it was just I like just studied Allen Iverson's crossovers, and I did the
Mm.
crossover layup, and everyone's like, "Oh man, this guy." I'm like,
It's
y'all just can't handle a crossover.
dude, like that's what that's honestly probably how I got the steal. Like if you did it a bunch of times, I'm like, okay, this guy's about to cross over. And you just wait for it. It's not that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
exactly.
know. Welcome to the film room where we break down ball film too. Hey, that's
Yeah, exactly.
that's something in the future of this podcast that we have talked about a little bit behind the scenes. Maybe eventually we introduce some basketball talk too. Who knows what we end up
Yeah.
doing down the road, but that would be cool too.
No, for sure. I'd say I have one more point. Well, I guess
Sure.
two more things based off of what just happened to give people a little behind the
Oh
scenes.
yeah.
Early stage, we had a lot of technical difficulties. We changed platforms because we're getting so much issues, and we for a while we were good, and then we got a lot of glitches, and we haven't had one in a while. But it's the 100th episode, so
So
we
I
had a
had to
technical
glitch out.
difficulty. Had to bring it back.
See, but
Had to
I
glitch out for episode 100.
guys rewind a little bit, see if you can find exactly where it is because we're pros at seamlessly fixing these. I don't know. I'm sure there's some like around down the if you've listened to a bunch of episodes, maybe you've noticed here and there. I mean, it happens. You listen when you
Yeah,
listen to episodes. Also, like people just like cut stuff out, so it's not like having
no,
cuts
for
is
sure.
a crazy thing. But yeah, in classic film room fashion, a little glitch.
But the thing I'll close it off on, well, at least on my point, because maybe you have one more point, is I'll say that I think it started off really fun, and then the hard part, like in the middle, I think was just like the overthinking and kind of like putting a lot of pressure on myself and stuff like that. And it never made like watching movies and talking about them like not fun. But I think it was just hyper analyzing, like, oh man, like I'm not saying that right. Like I wish I was better. Where like at the beginning you're trying to like just find your feet anyway, so you're not even really thinking about it too much. So I think there was like a middle part where I was like, oh man, like overthinking, putting a lot of pressure on myself. But we've talked about it too, and it's just like let's just get back to more fun. You know, just
Yeah,
keep putting as much fun, having more fun in the intros and the outros in the middle. You know what I mean? Like because that's all it's all about. We don't have to constantly be like, I need to say these points better. I need to do this better, so like it'll be better for clips. But like, whoa, how about let's just have fun?
yeah.
It's like that stupid thing. Hey, most important thing, guys, when you go out there play, have fun. It's in full circle. It's
Yeah.
it's a way of life, honestly. Try to have some fun in everything you can do if you can.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. I mean, it goes back to your point that you were talking about earlier, though, saying like what you've learned is that, everyone has a different opinion and that's okay. But like it takes time to kind of learn that. So, like, early
Yeah.
on, like, you're kind of like, okay, this is my point, but I have to like defend it so that I can prove that I'm right. But there is no right in this space. We're talking about movies. It's all subjective. So, like, you felt like you had to explain this point to death so that people understood where you were coming from and stuff. But like at the end of the day, we're just having a conversation, and we can have our opinions, and if people disagree, that's fine, but like you don't have to defend it like you're in court so you can win the argument. Like it's not we're not doing First Take. It's not a debate show, right, where you have to like win your point. You're just kind of, this is what I thought of the movie, or this is what I thought of this character or this scene or whatever, and that's what it is. So you're right, like that over fixation, but it's also because we're both like we're both driven, and we want it to be good. Like we want to make a good product. We want to make something that we're proud of. So like we listen back, we're like, okay, I could do this better. But then like you don't want to be doing that when you're in it. You know what I mean? Like if I think about like golf, for example, because I like to golf. You know, they always say like never try and make changes out on the course. Like you go to the driving range and you work on your swing and you make tweaks and whatever. But when you're on the course, you just got to like trust your muscle memory and just play. And it's kind of like the same thing, like outside of the pocket, kind of like, okay, maybe I take my notes a little bit differently. Maybe I edit this a little bit differently. You know, you can make improvements there. But when you were in it and talking, you just got to have fun.
Yeah. No, that's a good point. And I think that's a good thing to end on too. Unless you have another point.
Let's do it. Let's get into some games.
Cut you off when you have another point. All right, let's get into some games. Let's get the first one we have is the Guess the Movie from the Tagline. We don't have like a funny little intro music to get into this. I don't know if you want to. I mean,
I can play the Filmmies intro if you want, or what do we got? Let's see.
Well, we're doing the Filmmies thing later.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, true.
Best of later. So
let's go with intro. There's an intro right here. Let's see what it sounds like.
I don't hear a thing.
Oh, that's because it's on preview. My fault.
Powered by Riverside.
Oh, you. Okay, wait. Let me restart this because that was like halfway through. Okay, here's the intro to the Tagline movie game.
Okay, good. You cut out the Powered by Riverside.
Yeah, exactly.
Part.
Screw that. We're not plugging Riverside.
All right, so you want to start, or
sure?
I mean, you want me to go first?
I'll just I guess quickly mention if it's not clear. So this is like the tagline from the like movie poster or the movie. We're just gonna say the tagline, and we added the caveat that we're doing movies that we've covered on the show. So out of our 100 episodes,
good point to add.
That's the bucket of movies that this is coming from, because there's a lot of movies. So we tried to narrow it down a little bit, and at least we know that each one of us have seen these movies.
Exactly. That's the biggest thing, especially with the quotes too that we're gonna do later. It's just like you can really just leave a guy on an island.
Yeah, that's actually something I wanted to mention. Just the fact that like we haven't missed a single episode. I think we deserve credit for that. That's pretty cool. 100 episodes.
No, 100%.
There's 100
weeks.
100 weeks within trips and people getting sick. Like you did an episode with Eloise. I did one with Alexis. We have guests, or we pre-record. Like we've got it done, man.
Locked in. Locked in.
All right, I'll jump in. I got you. Should we just go back and forth, like one for you, one for me type of thing?
Yeah, we could do that.
So I started out with like some easier ones to try and maybe ease you into it. Let's see how you did. So the first one, the fastest hands in the East meet the biggest mouth in the West.
Oh, is that Rush Hour?
Yep. Nice alert.
Okay. I was like hands. I was thinking like, what fighting movies have we done? And then when you said the mouth part, I was like, all right. That's a nice little warm up. Because again, we don't want to like stump the guy right from the beginning. So like, because I feel like mine's. I mean, I don't want to set you up for failure because now maybe you won't get it. But this is my first one. Once upon a time in South Central LA, this ain't no fairy tale.
Boys in the Hood, baby. That's got to be Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, okay. 100%. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Nice little warm up.
Yeah, now we're into it. I got another one. I don't know if this is easy or not. I'll just throw it out there, see how you do.
Okay.
A family comedy without the family.
Oh, that's a good one. Home Alone.
Yes, nice work. Work.
That's why.
That's why I didn't say anything earlier. This guy was talking before the episode, like, because some of them are like have characters' names in it or whatever. So we were like, okay, well, obviously we're not going to do that. That's too obvious. But like, so what was the one that you found for Home Alone?
It was just Holy Cow. I was like, when does he ever say that?
Yeah, that's.
When does anyone ever say Holy Cow?
What the hell?
Yeah.
I guess
don't know. It's
holy,
just
like
holy
the
cow.
Christmas, holy,
Yeah, I guess.
that.
I guess. It's just so weird.
Yeah, some of them have different ones, so I thought
that
the family one worked. You got it. It's a nice job.
okay. That was a good one though. That was a good one. Until I was actually like very nervous, and then I was like, okay, without the family. Okay, but that good one. Next, I almost just said the movie. Okay, tagline: the saga that will rock your universe.
I feel like it's got to be Star Wars, no? Different. That we just did? A saga that will rock your universe.
Okay, now we're cooking.
Oh no.
Now we're cooking.
What have we done on the podcast?
Now we're cooking.
A saga. Maybe it's the universe that's messing me up in space.
No, let's stick with that. Just think about
where have we gone? Where have we talked about in space? That's a saga. That's not Star Wars. Oh no.
Maybe forget the saga part, I guess.
Oh.
Just maybe stick to the universe part.
Like it's not Project Hail Mary, is it?
No, it's not. Oh, I guess we've done a couple space movies. Now I think about it. Yeah. So it's actually like opens it up a bit. It's not Project Hail Mary.
I actually don't know. What have we done?
Good.
I might. Do we have a shot clock? I might do a I might have to top out.
Oh yeah, I guess I should.
Damn.
Yeah, true.
Or do I get a hint?
I mean, I tried to give you a hint.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I guess my hint was that forget the saga part, stick to space, and think about universe. That kind of was my hint.
I'm thinking like MCU. We haven't talked.
Have we done that many MCU?
No,
movies?
We haven't. We did Black Panther. We didn't do. I think I got to take the L on this one. I don't know. What is it?
You take the L on this one? Men in Black.
Ah. Damn. See, but they never really leave Earth, so that's why I didn't think. But like the alien thing, damn.
Yeah, I know that one. When I heard that, I was like, "Well, that's a perfect one," because I was in my head. I was like, "He's gonna think it's Star Wars. Like that sounds like Star Wars." And I was like, "I don't know if he remember, like, because obviously he knows we did Men in Black. It wasn't too long ago, but I'm glad that I got you thinking on one.
Damn,
I'm glad I got you thinking.
All right, so I need to 2-1, I guess.
2-1.
The next one I got. Your mind is the scene of the crime.
Your mind is the scene of the crime. Your mind is the scene of the crime. It's not Zodiac.
Nope.
No, your mind is the scene of the crime. Oh. Your mind is the scene of the crime. How many crime? It's not Knives Out?
Nope.
Crime. Your mind is the scene of the crime. Dang.
Hey, I'm glad you're not just running through these, man.
You got me. You got me. Your mind is the scene of the crime. Oh, damn. Memories of Murder?
Nope.
Oh, man.
You solid guesses, though.
Crime. Yeah, I'm just like crime. What crime movies?
Okay, I'll give you a hint. Maybe think more on the mind side. Less on the crime side, more on the mind.
Mind. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to tap out again because I didn't give. I don't want to extend it too long. Yeah. It's not coming to me.
Inception.
What was it?
Makes so much sense once you hear it, huh?
It does, yeah. Because the mind part, I was focused way too much on crime. Yeah. But
tried to help you out with the mind thing, but hey, I'm glad you didn't get one. So now at least we're it's not too bad.
That's a deep cut. That's like episode 2.
That was episode 2, yeah, 100%, bro.
Damn.
I even went back. Good. Did I? Yeah, I went back to Captain Phillips, our first episode, and I checked what the tagline was, but it was like, I think it was like Captain this.
Yeah, I know. I checked that one too. There's something.
Like,
yeah. All right, next one. We got this Christmas. Santa's got a new bag.
It's got to be. Well, it's not Home Alone. Die Hard. It's got to be Die Hard.
No, it's not Die Hard.
Christmas. What did we do for Christmas this year? Well, last year, I guess. Santa's got a new bag.
Well, we didn't do it. I don't think we really did a Christmas movie because it was like stacked up with like Marty Supreme and Avatar and stuff
yeah,
like
true.
That.
What the hell? What Christmas movie did we do? Maybe it's not a Christmas movie, but that wouldn't make any sense. What does it say it again?
This Christmas, Santa's got a new bag.
Santa's got a new bag this Christmas.
This one's a little challenging.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want a hint. It's not a Christmas movie, and that's not really a hint.
No, I feel like
I guess it is a hint.
Takes place at Christmas, but it's not a Christmas movie. Or maybe it just has nothing to do with Santa, and they just threw Santa in there, which doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, I don't. Oh, shoot, this is hard.
My hint I'll give you. The hint I'll give you is that it's not a Christmas movie. It has nothing to do with Christmas. It just came out at Christmas time.
Oh,
so they used the fact that it came out at Christmas time. I think it actually came out Christmas Day.
Okay.
But they were like, because like Nosferatu came out Christmas Day, you know what I mean? Yeah. So they're like, oh yeah, this year vampires, okay. Like you play into the fact that it's coming out on Christmas Day, even though the movie has nothing to do with Christmas, which makes it kind of tough. But the Santa got a new bag.
A new bag, yeah.
The new bag part.
Who gets a new bag in a movie?
Yeah, this is kind of tough.
For whatever reason, my mind's on Devil Wears Prada because they have like bags and stuff, but we didn't do that movie, so we've never done that. Yeah. Santa gets a new bag. Damn.
This is a tough one.
I don't think I got it. I think I got a tap.
You got tap out. It's Jackie Brown.
Yeah, I would not have got that.
You get it. Now you get it.
Yeah.
But now you get it.
Big old bag of money. Damn.
Yeah, and Tarantino, it's like a staple. He likes doing the Christmas releases like close to the holidays. Like it's like a good time to drop movies. Yeah, people have been doing big movie releases the last couple of years now. We're about to get another one around Christmas time.
Yeah,
Doomsday.
Yeah, we'll always. Yeah, I think it's always a thing.
Yeah, it's always gonna be a thing. But yeah, that one was kind of tough. But I was like, maybe the bag. But I was like, the Christmas thing might fuck them up.
Yeah, the Christmas thing had me way out of left field. All right, my next one. The only thing more dangerous than the line being crossed is the cop who will cross it.
Is that Die Hard?
No. Good guess, though.
The only thing that's more dangerous is the cop crossing. Cop. Like cop movies with cops that we've done. I feel like there's been a lot of cops, to be honest.
Yeah.
Say it again, please.
The only thing more dangerous than the line being crossed is the cop who will cross it.
Dang. That's good because I have no idea. Cop.
It's always funny because it makes so much sense after you hear it. A cop crossing the line. That's what cop crosses the line.
Oh, Training Day.
Nice. Nicely done. Yes,
right. Hey, okay. Nice.
Good one.
Yeah, that makes way more sense.
Yeah.
That makes so much sense
like,
after.
Oh, it totally makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. This is actually, I only did 4, so this is my last one. I guess we're just going to go 4 and 4 because I only got 4.
Sure, well, I could bang on my others.
Another game, so I think it kind of...
We'll see. I'll throw you 1 or 2 more after, just for fun.
Okay, yeah, no, it's true. I was just thinking because we got 2 more things. I don't know how much things you wanna go through. But this next one, all the world's a stage.
That's got to be Joker. Joker 2?
Nope. It's a good guess though.
All the world's a stage.
All the world's a stage.
Shoot, yeah, I was dead set on Joker. Who else is like performing to the world? Performing to the Tanya?
No, that's another good guess.
Like Olympics, that's what I was thinking. Like the world stage.
Yeah. Oh no, that's a really good guess based off that. But you're close. Oh, those words you're saying, especially when you hear it, if you do or if you don't get it, but you're close.
Shoot. Damn. Who's performing?
Let me know if you want a hint.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, well, I was already helping you in the sense of the world is watching. The whole thing is the world's a stage.
Yeah.
The world is watching. Is watching this.
Shoot,
it's a one person.
The world is watching this one person. Oh, Truman Show?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
There we go. Okay,
that probably gave it away a little bit too much, but now it makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I need the hit.
Yeah. But that was good though. That was good. Yeah, as you were saying, the world is watching this. Like I was like, oh, the world's watching. It's right there. I'm like, you're so close. You're right there.
For whatever reason, I was thinking because he's not performing, right? The whole thing is he doesn't know. So I was thinking of someone that like was like putting on a show,
outwardly performing. Yeah.
Damn. Oh well,
that's good.
So I got. Is that 3-3? There's some hints along in there, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's 3-3. You got did you get Men in Black? No, you didn't get Men in Black.
No, I didn't.
You didn't get Jackie Brown. So you got 2.
Oh, I got 2.
You got 2. You got Boys in the Hood and you got The Truman Show.
Yeah.
And I didn't get Inception.
You got the rest. You got Rush Hour, you got Home Alone, and you got Training Day.
Okay. All right.
So you win game 1.
This is my I win game 1.
Okay.
All right. On to game 2.
On to game 2. Guess the movie from the quote. So we got 3 levels to this. So I'm going to give Dion one quote. He's going to guess the movie. If he doesn't get it, I'm going to give him another quote. If he doesn't get it, I got a third. They're getting progressively easier, progressively clearer as to what the movie is. And we'll see if you get on the first one, that's 3 points. If you get on the second one, 2 points. On the third one is only 1 point. I only did 2 for this, but you did more, eh? So I don't know how we'll do.
Well,
I guess the score will count towards 2. Or we could just do 2.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, well, we'll see.
So who do you want to go? Who wants to go first?
I'll start it off. So I'll give you, here's your first quote. Stay back, 406. I don't want to hurt you.
Stay back, 406. I don't want to hurt you. 406. Stay back, 406. What the hell? I don't know why this just sounds so. Is it Men in Black?
Nope. Do we get one guess for this? Is that what you do? One for?
Oh yeah, true. I guess we didn't establish.
I don't know.
We didn't establish that.
No, I think you can bang out the guesses. But
give me another hint. Yeah, I'm ready for another hint.
All right, your second quote is, "You're gonna risk our lives for a Twinkie."
Oh, that's 406. That's like where she's from. It's Zombieland.
Yep. Nicely done. I was wondering on that second one. I was like, is that too obvious? The Twinkie, is that too obvious? But
that really cleared it up for me.
Damn.
As soon as you said Twinkie, I'm like, there's no other movie that we've done that Twinkie has been such a big part of it.
Okay. Nicely worked.
And that's kind of like my movie too.
True.
Yeah. What was your third?
My third quote, if you didn't get that, would have been, the first rule, cardio. When the zombie outbreak first hit, the first to go, for obvious reasons, were the fatties.
Yeah, I definitely would have got.
You definitely would have got after that one. Yeah, I was wondering about the Twinkie. Okay, well, for the second one I did, the second one's a little harder, so hopefully I'll get you on that one.
Okay,
nice work.
I think thank you. With this one, I'm looking at my quote again now for the maybe I'll switch this one because this one I think is maybe a little too easy. I just want to throw it in here because it's like a funny thing. So maybe I'll save that one. I'll skip that one. Okay. It might be a little bit too easy. So I'll go to the next one. And this one's kind of easy too. Actually, no.
It's probably harder.
I'll say it anyway.
Because I don't know.
Yeah. Revenge is never a straight line. It's a forest. And like a forest, it's easy to lose your way, to get lost, to forget where you came in.
Revenge. Who's being vengeful in the movies that we've covered?
It's kind of a long quote, but I could read it again if you need it.
Pirates of the Caribbean?
No.
Okay. Well, that's my guess.
I guess there is revenge in that.
A little bit, yeah.
Do you want another hint, or what do you want? Or not another hint, but you want another quote?
Let me think. Who else is getting revenge? Black Panther?
No.
Okay. We'll go to round 2 then. I got 2 guesses.
Okay. The quote's very similar, but a lot of it's not being too obvious, but it's still somewhere in the middle. The woman deserves her revenge, and we deserve to die.
The woman deserves her revenge. Tenet?
No. That's a good guess, actually. I forgot that movie. That does apply for that.
The woman deserves her revenge, and we deserve to die. So someone that was bad to a woman. The girl with the dragon tattoo?
No. That's a damn. I actually thought this narrowed it down pretty hard, but I'm like, okay, no, we actually have some other movies that.
Yeah. Women seeking revenge.
I guess this really remembers how memorable it is for you. Because I guess for me, it would have been locked in for me, but. Okay.
Okay. Now I got to move on to round 3, man. Damn.
The last one.
At least get 1 point.
I mean, I think. Okay. That really was Hatatari Hanzo's sword.
Oh, Kill Bill. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't. Yeah, Kill Bill is all about revenge. Damn. Should have got that. I
thought the she part was gonna get you, but then I realized, like, oh yeah, Tenet and Dragon Tattoo. I'm like, this. Yeah. We've done a couple of girl revenge stories.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, it's so obvious once you know it. Oh, I got a point. I got a point.
No, it's still good.
Like you said, you would have been locked in because you've seen that movie a bunch. I only saw it for the one time. So
I was even gonna put the wiggle the toe thing, but I was like, oh, that might be. I don't know if that is memorable for him. If you remember the wiggle your toe, wiggle your toe, wiggle your toe. I don't even know if that would have helped.
It's hard to say now because I know it. If I would have gotten it from that,
no, that's true.
Not sure. All right, so 2-1. You take a 1-point lead. I need you to not go off here on the second one. First quote is, he better not know you're involved, not know your names, or think you're dead, because he'll kill you, and then he'll go to work on you.
John Wick?
Nope. Solid guess.
He better not know your names. Can you say it again?
He better not know you're involved, not know your names, or think you're dead, because he'll kill you, and then he'll go to work on you.
Blade?
Nope. Another solid guess.
I'm just thinking of all these guys you'd be terrified of coming after you. You better not know your names. Oh, is it Inglourious Bastards? Actually, no. I don't feel confident now.
No, it's not.
Dang. I better not know your names. We've done a lot of movies, huh? I'm trying to do the Rolodex like it's easy,
I know,
but there's a lot of movies to think about.
Yeah.
Is it Sicario?
No, another solid guess though.
Okay, give me a hint.
All right, next round.
One, sorry.
Does he make you laugh? He doesn't make me cry.
Oh, I actually almost picked this one, so I should. But why can't I remember? Oh, it's Ocean's 11.
Damn it! Yes, it is. Yes.
I actually looked at that quote because I was like, should I do this movie? And I was like, that quote might be too obvious. Like, I don't know, but yeah, nice. Ocean's 11.
Okay, you got another 2 points, so you're at 4. So I need to nail this last one to tie it up.
This one.
I'll tell you the last quote that I had though, just in case you didn't get it, just because I think it's fun. Is 10 ought to do it, don't you think? You think we need one more? You think we need one more? All right, we'll get one more.
Yeah,
he
just says nothing.
Yeah,
100%. No, that's a good one. Okay, my next one.
I gotta nail this. All right, here we go. Let's
this
go.
One. I'm realizing now, but I don't. Again, you never know if this will stick with the guy. Ghetto hood stars signing autographs and humping the honeys. Well, I'm gonna show you what humping is.
Whoa. My first thought was
Coach
Carter. Coach Carter. Because like the ghetto super. Carter. It is? Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, we tied it up. We need like a tie break. What do we do? Shoot.
when I don't even remember that line. I picked it because I was like, I'm gonna show you what humping is. I was like, when did he say that?
Oh, I
goodness.
don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. Who said that? Who was it?
Coach Carter said that to them. I'm like, what did he do when after he said, "I'll show you what humping is"?
Yeah, that is crazy. I know the first half of it where I was like, okay, like ghetto stars like humping honeys. I was like, okay, that makes sense. He would say that, like, kind of trying to discipline his team. I'll show you what humping is. That's wild. You say that to some high school kids? That's crazy.
That is absolutely crazy. But I guess that's like the tiebreaker is we each do one quote. Like bring up another quote, maybe, or how do you want to do a tiebreaker?
Sure. That works. Do you have yours right away? So
I have some quotes. Yeah.
Let me. I'm picking a movie and I'm looking up some quotes.
Okay.
And I'll. Let's see here.
Do you want to do it's just the one and done without giving multiple rounds?
Sure. But then it can't be like too difficult because one of us has to get it.
Yeah, it's gotta be like middling, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is tough.
Okay, I'll give you this one. How about this?
Okay.
Everything in my life's falling apart, but I'm going to figure it out.
Everything in my life. Back to the Future?
No.
Everything in my life's falling apart, but I'm gonna figure it out.
Here's what we'll do. We'll go back and forth. You give me a difficult line, and if I get it, then I win. If not, I'll give you an easier quote from this movie, and then, you know what I mean? Sudden death type.
Okay. Okay, now let me find something. Dang.
Everything in my life.
Do we keep all this in?
Absolutely, we keep all this in.
Okay.
The listeners are gonna love this. Didn't you had two more ready to go? Didn't you?
Well, now I think they're kind of easy. Okay, fine. I'll just say them.
Okay,
I'll just say them. I'm not that. If I lose, I lose. A guy like me. No, I can't say that one.
Okay.
I'm just fucking. I'm gonna say it because it's funny, and you're probably gonna get it. But fuck it. A guy like me. You think it's easy in my profession having to think 4 steps ahead of everyone?
Is that Marty Supreme?
Oh, good. You didn't get it. No, it's not Marty Supreme. It's not Marty Supreme.
Guy in my profession. You think it's easy trying to think for? Oh, that's got to be Good Will Hunting.
No.
Oh my god.
Okay, so it wasn't that. That wasn't that. This wasn't that.
Shoot.
And now I'm trying to.
4 steps ahead.
Gotta fix my life.
Okay, I guess we'll go to round 2. I'll give you one that's maybe a little bit easier.
You know what? I'll say. How about I say the quote again, and maybe if I say it in the tone, it might help you out.
Okay.
Because at this point, maybe I just want to help you out. Okay, a guy like me. You think it's easy in my profession having to be 4 steps ahead of everyone?
Oh, that's I, Tanya, baby. Okay, I'll give you the same grace that you just gave me. I'll go with the tone. It's not really that much different, so maybe it won't help you, but we'll see. Everything in my life's falling apart, but I'm gonna figure it out.
Nah, it didn't. It didn't help. What is it?
It's Marty Supreme. That was Marty Supreme.
Oh, and you guessed Marty Supreme too.
Yeah,
That's
well,
funny.
I'd be 4 steps ahead. I was like, because he's always thinking ahead.
Yeah.
I don't know.
My tone definitely just gave it.
Yeah, that's great.
4 steps ahead.
4 steps. Legendary stuff. Absolutely legendary stuff. That was good. Hey, so
that was good.
I get the dub in that one. A little fake.
Dub.
We had to improvise a little bit on the tiebreaker, but hey, we'll take it.
We'll take it. So now it's time for the best of the Filmmies.
That's right. Let's do it.
Let's get into it.
All right, welcome to this is so weird because it's always like you host and I do the Filmmies and vice versa. True. But like, so now we're just best of the Filmmies. So I have like a bunch of kind of like just my favorites Did you just pick one for each?
Yeah, I just pick one for each.
Okay. Well, let's start where we normally do with the fit check. So we went through. Did you like go through all of? You found your note. How did you do this?
So my thought process is kind of what I said to you, where I was like, I'm gonna look at the covers, like the thumbnails, or even look at like on like Apple Music and kind of just see the names of them and be like, what fit do I remember? What came to my mind? And that's kind of how I went through it, because I was like, I couldn't find all my notes. And then also I was like, I'm not gonna go to listen to every single.
Yeah.
As much as I'm a fan of our podcast, I'm not going back into every episode to figure out what I said. So that was kind of my process. Well, did you find all your notes?
Most of them. I have my old notebook and my current notebook, and I had them back to like what was the first one in this notebook? I think Deadpool and Wolverine is like the first one from this.
Oh, okay, so pretty far back.
Or Transformers. So pretty
far back.
Yeah, pretty far back. So and any of the early ones, first of all, I was like, this is early episodes and we didn't know what the hell we were doing. So like I don't think there's a lot of good ones in here. Or like you said, it's just one that I remember and if it's not memorable, then it's probably not one of the best ones. So I got a few. We'll see what we do, but I'll start with you. Like fit check. We normally start. What did you go? What was your favorite fit check that you've given out in 100 episodes?
So I went with Kenyon. From Coach Carter.
Okay, yeah.
Because this is a fit that I was really feeling. Like it was when he was coming to apologize to his girl. He came out of the truck. He had like the baggy jeans. He had the Rockaware jean jacket, and he had like this turtleneck. He had like the Timbs. He's coming through to apologize to her and everything. And it was just like I went back and watched the scene too. Like the music that was playing. It was like so 2000. Yeah, so you remember too.
I do. Yeah, this was a certified. I remember. I had the same. The same fit.
So I had to give that because that was something that really just stuck back in my head. I'm like, that was a fresh fit. Like that was a fresh, because it's one of those movies where sometimes we're like, I was kind of pulling teeth trying to find a fit. There was no pulling. It was actually like, which do I want to go with? Because there was actually kind of a lot of dope fits in this movie. And that one, when I saw it, I was like, that's the one.
Yeah. Okay, I like it. I like it. Like I said, I have a few. I'll just kind of list them off, and then maybe we can vote. Maybe that's what we'll do for mine. We'll kind of vote on what our favorite is. So the short list is Denzel's entire wardrobe in Gladiator 2. He was going crazy in that movie. The Marty Supreme jacket that wasn't even in the movie. That was a fun one.
That's good.
And John Wick's all black suit, just like slick back hair. Yeah. Just that's a tough one. So I think I'd go John Wick. I think John Wick has a crazy fit.
Yeah, I'd go John Wick too.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the Marty Supreme one, that was kind of like there's a little asterisk on that one.
Bubble. It's a bubble ring.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a bubble ring. But no, I got John Wick. I like that.
Okay, we'll go with John Wick. I like that. Next week, Lazy Award. Ferris Bueller. What was your favorite Lazy Award? There's been a lot of good ones. We can get creative with this one.
There's been a lot of good ones. There's a lot of good ones. What I went with was one that I actually went back in a couple episodes just to see like what will actually make me laugh again, of like hearing myself explaining it or remembering what I picked. And I gave it to the hair department, but then I was also saying like maybe I give it to Spike Lee, and I'm gonna give it to Spike Lee in Black Klansman for the handling of the afro.
Yeah,
just the fact that he woke up out of bed and his afro was perfect. I was just like, no, that's just not how it. That's not how you don't just wake up out of bed and these afros are just perfect. And all he did before he left the house was a little tap, and he was good to go. I'm like, that's laziness. Yeah. You could have done something else with that. Yeah. Maybe have his hair like a little pressed. Maybe actually just show him pick it out quickly. Exactly, you know what I mean? Yeah. Just start it like that. Well, you don't have to get him come out of bed. Just act like he just picked it out. And then walk out of the house. Don't try to make me believe that he woke up like this.
Yeah, have a
he ain't Beyonce,
have a 3-second shot of him like looking at himself in the mirror. Even if he doesn't touch his hair, because you don't want the actor messing up the hair. It's already perfect.
Exactly.
So you just have him like pulling the pick away and putting it down on the desk or whatever, and like, okay, he just picked his hair out. That's a good one. That's all
I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. What about you though? Where was your mind go?
I got two. So one of them was the lady in the diner dropping the plates in Chronicle when they moved the cart. Yeah. When we were with Eugen on that episode, I was like, come on, look like even if the cart is supposed to be there, you're not just not even looking. Like she doesn't even look. Come on now.
Yeah, no, that's a great pick. I immediately know what you were talking. As soon as you said the in Chronicles, I'm like, oh yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that but I think my favorite is actually this one because I really had to like go and do my research for this one, and it's super tiny and stupid, which is just my favorite thing to do. So it's from Black Panther. I gave it to the leader of the River Tribe because when Killmonger comes in and he challenges for the throne, he says the challenge will take weeks to prepare. But at the start of the movie, T'Challa is watching the news and it says that T'Chaka died a week ago. And the challenge with M'Baku that T'Challa does is the next day. So it only took a week to prepare the challenge for T'Challa, but Killmonger comes in and it's like, oh, suddenly it'll take weeks. We gotta get everybody together. We gotta assemble the clans. We can't do it. It'll take. That guy's just being lazy.
Yeah, that's good. I forgot that was even your Ferris. That's a good Ferris.
I think that's my favorite, just because I noticed this little thing in the news at the start of the movie, and I was like, perfect.
That's a good deep cut. That's good.
Yeah,
that's a good pick.
So next we got our Naz Reid / Peyton Pritchard / Kelda Johnson. We've gone through multiple iterations of the 6th Man Award. Someone with small roles in the movie. We've also had some good ones on this. What's your favorite 6th man?
You know what I should have thought of? I should have thought of who was the 6th man as I gave this award too. I should have. I actually, because I listened back, but I didn't actually. Well, this one actually was a note one. It wasn't a listening back, so I don't know who the 6th man was. I think this was pretty early, so probably it would have been Naz Reid, I think. But I gave it to Bobby, aka Bernie Mac's character from Transformers.
Great, so great.
And I just went back to look at the lines that like really took me out. Which the main one was when he's like, "Hey, mommy," and she gives him the middle finger. He's like, "Hey, don't do me like that. If I had a rock, I'll bust your head, bitch."
That's great. To your own mother is wild, man.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. And it's the laugh.
Hey, son, you coming here for a car? I got your favorite car right here. Come on now.
Yeah, Uncle Bobby. I think you had it as like a quote
Bobby
or something.
J or Bobby V or I don't know, whatever it is.
Absolutely hilarious. Bernie Mac stole the show. He was in there for that one scene. He would just joke after joke, and his laugh. It was just, it was great.
That's a good one. It's a good pick.
What about you?
My short list: Paul Walter Hauser, of course. I, Tonya. He's got to be mentioned. That's our guy. Where his stands because of that movie. Howard Shore in Lord of the Rings. Just that music is freaking awesome, and I love Lord of the Rings. But I think my favorite that I've given out is in Memories of Murder. I gave it to the martial arts style of Taekwondo, just for all the drop kick is a key part of that style. And the drop kicks in that movie are so great. So I was like, I just gave it to Taekwondo. You're in this serious, like serial killer, dark movie. And this guy's just throwing drop kicks all over the place. It's phenomenal.
That's a great pick. The drop kick's iconic, man. That's when I think of drop kicks, that's why I think of that movie.
It's great.
Oh my gosh, it's absolutely great. That's a great 6th man.
All right, moving quickly along to best quote. Pretty simple. What was your? This is a high bar. What was your favorite quote of all the movies we've done?
It was a tough pick, and I went the funny route. This is another one where I just looked at the movies that we did, and I was like, "What's a quote I just remembered that made me laugh?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I remember this." I was fucking dying. And it's Deadpool in Deadpool versus Wolverine.
Okay,
when he says, "Fucking A." Oh, it fits perfect. FYI, your tailor is a predator, but I love it.
Oh, I remember that. That it was so funny because it was all these quick cuts of him like getting suited up and slap on the ass, and we're just like, this isn't actually happening in the movie. And then he comes and acknowledges it. That's so funny. So funny.
God, it took me out. Oh my gosh, this shit was hilarious. But yeah, that was my quote because I'm even still laughing at it now, just remembering that scene.
That's a really good one.
He said, I thought it was like this random montage. I thought he was slapping his own ass or something, just because it's Deadpool. Why not?
Yeah.
But the fact that the tailor was doing that every single time, it's like, what the hell?
Oh man, that's great. Oh, that's really good. Great.
What about you?
I'll quickly go through. I got two here. I thought Coach Carter, the ghetto called and they want their name back. Lakeisha might as well have called her food stamp. That's just outrageous.
That's
outrageous. But I think this one is my favorite, and it's John Wick. Vigo who says it. Well, John wasn't exactly the boogeyman. He was the one you sent to kill the fucking boogeyman. Oh my God, that's so tough.
That's one of the hardest. That's one of the hardest lines of all time.
That's what I'm
Even
saying.
outside our own quotes, filmies, whatever, just in movies, that is just a tough ass line.
That's insane. Whoever came up with that, like, what's the baddest thing ever? Like the boogeyman? Nah, John kills the boogie. That's insane.
That's absurd.
What a bar.
That's absurd.
What a bar.
High bar.
All right. Next was best scene, another high bar. What was your favorite scene of all the movies we've done?
This was really easy for me because my favorite, we've done two out of I have a dueling favorite movies of all time, and we did one of them, and it's Scream.
That's fair.
And the opening scene in Scream. It was just very easy for me. I was like, that's one of my favorite movies, and the opening scene is just so iconic for me. So Scream.
That's a fair pick. Yeah, I remember that was a certified best scene. It's a great scene, and it's from one of your favorite movies. So that's a fair easy pick. I got a list here, and I want to quickly kind of run through them, and then again maybe we can kind of choose. The park bench in Good Will Hunting. It's a great scene.
That's great.
The basement scene in Inglourious Bastards. Yeah. Neil and Vincent in the diner in Heat.
Oh yeah,
insane. The tree scene in Rental Family. Awesome scene.
Great scene.
The ending of La La Land. I really like that.
Yeah.
When they see each other. And the music room in No Other Choice. That's another just phenomenal, great scene.
Yeah.
So now we got to pick. I'm leaning towards the basement scene in Glorious Bastards.
Okay. I was gonna say that or Goodwill.
Yeah. It's a really good one too. But in Goodwill, I don't even think you picked that. I think you picked the It's Not Your Fault.
Yeah, I did pick that. No, you're right. I did pick that. But yeah, the Inglourious Basterds one, that's a pretty tough scene.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll tip my hat. I'll say that is. We'll go with that.
We'll go with that one.
There's a lot of good scenes you listed out there though. So
yeah, hey, we've watched some good movies, man, with some great scenes. All right, finally, MVP. This was a tough one because where do you even what's a favorite MVP?
Yeah,
so
I know.
What did you do? What did you go with?
What I went with Barkhad Adi. So even a little throwing it back to the OG,
first
throwing it back
episode,
to the OG episode. Yeah, that was kind of my reasoning. First back off thing was a throwback. Two, it's well deserved still. Looking back at it, I'm not like, oh man, I regret picking that because I think that was a certified.
Yep. I'm
pretty sure that wasn't even a thing back then though. Actually, that was a weird thing also too. We didn't have certified, so we just had same awards and we just kind of just let it go.
Yeah.
And then third, the reasoning that I had for it also made me laugh because then I actually listened back and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it to Tom Hanks, but we're gonna do so many Tom Hanks movies that I'm gonna give it to him that just down. We haven't done a Tom Hanks movie since.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
So I was like, oh, that's a great pick because I was like, you know what? I would give it to Tom Hanks, but we're gonna 100 episodes later, we still haven't done a Tom Hanks movie.
Oh man, that's
not even
crazy.
Co-starring.
That's actually
not even co-starring. Small.
Wow.
Tom Hanks has not been part of our podcast since
day one. Wow, that's crazy. I did not think of that, but that's hilarious that you pointed out. And you're right, totally deserving. It's a phenomenal performance in a movie with Tom Hanks. You're going against Tom Hanks, Oscar winner, and he's some of this. I wouldn't say out acting him because Tom Hanks is great in that movie too, but going bar for bar with Tom Hanks.
Oh no, for sure,
crazy.
As basically an unknown.
Yeah.
He was I think he was an unknown. What am I saying? Basically, I don't think people didn't know who he was before that movie. I don't think, at least on a grand scale.
Yeah. That's hilarious. Oh yeah, well, Tom Hanks will get plenty of MVPs. I'm not gonna worry about
that. That's actually a good question to think about. I don't know. We won't have the answer, but maybe just at the top of your head, who's an actor that movies that we've done the most? So at the top of your head, who do you think that is?
Tom Cruise off the top of my head is jumping out.
Because we did two Mission Impossibles.
Is that it?
We've done Ballerina and John Wick.
Yeah.
So he's technically in two of those.
Mark Ruffalo. We did
Anna
Zodiac.
Almas.
We did. What else is Mark Ruffalo in? Mickey 17.
Okay. Might be him.
Tilda Swinton. She's in Snowpiercer. I feel like she's in something else. No? Maybe not.
Oh, Clooney. We did Fantastic Mr. Fox, and we also did Ocean's 11.
Yeah. Daniel Craig.
It feels like a lot of twos.
Might be Daniel Craig. We've done The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, and we did 2 Knives Out movies.
Oh, yeah. So it might be Daniel Craig. I think we found the answer. Oh, Joaquin Phoenix.
Gladiator.
2 Jokers. And Gladiator.
Is there anything else?
Maybe it's just tied for 3.
Maybe tied for 3.
Might just be tied for 3.
It's probably some side character. It's like some small actor that's been a side character. Maybe it's Paul Walter Hauser. Maybe it's that guy.
True.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's good. We won't actually know. We'll look back later and figure that out. But who's your MVP?
Again, I got Matt Damon for Good Will Hunting. Was a great one. Christoph Waltz in Inglourious Basterds. Samuel L. Jackson and Jackie Brown. John Singleton for Boys in the Hood. I think he deserves a lot of credit for that.
That's good.
Takashi Yamazaki for Godzilla -1, the movie that I really didn't expect to like that much, and I freaking loved. Anthony Hopkins in Silence of the Lambs. He's freaking crazy as Hannibal Lecter. I think I might go with Yamazaki. Godzilla -1 blew my expectations away.
Yeah.
And this guy wrote and directed it, and like just the tone of it, and I mean, it's the writing and directing that's just so great in that movie. I think I'm gonna go with him.
That's a great pick, and I'm glad it shattered your expectations too, because I was hyping up this movie the year before, and I was like, I said it in the episode too. I was like, I don't think he hasn't seen it. I don't think he realized that it's just more than a Godzilla movie. So the fact that then you got to see it and then you loved it, I'm like, now you understand.
Yep.
Now you understand why I was championing that movie.
Yep.
Where I was like, oh yeah, that was one of the best movies of that year. And some people would be like, that hadn't seen it, they're like, just a Godzilla movie. I'm like, nah. It's not just a Godzilla movie. Anyone that hasn't seen it, that maybe you're listening to this, go watch that movie, go listen to our episode, and glaze it just like we're glazing it right now.
Great plug. Yeah, go listen to, make sure you tune into the Film Room Podcast review of Godzilla -1. Spoiler alert, my MVP is Takashi Yamazaki.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, there's other awards out there.
Yeah, exactly. Well, so no certified...
Yeah, no, sir. I knew that was gonna be a little tough.
That would be tough, yeah. But a lot of great picks. We've had a lot of cool awards.
Yeah,
100 episodes, man, and 800 million to go.
Exactly.
Maybe not 800 million. That's a lot.
Yeah. Well, who knows how we're gonna be banging these out? I don't know.
True. I mean, we have to do. I don't even. How many days is even in a lifetime? Let me see.
It's like we're not doing 800 million. You don't have to do the math on that. We're not gonna live unless we fucking turn into like some floating heads like in Futurama or something.
Let's say we live 70 more years times 365, so that's 25,550 days. So we'd have to do I don't even know, a whole
there's not enough movies to cover. What the hell are we even talking about? We'll start doing fucking Tubi movies and just fucking.
Sure, why not? We'll do all those Christmas movies, all those Hallmark Christmas movies that are all
the Hallmark movies.
You know, the city girl that comes home and her boyfriend's rich, but he doesn't spend enough time with her. So the rough and tumble farm guy that shows her love is actually the right one for her.
You might be onto something.
There's
Cut this
800
out.
million of those.
That is true. But no, shout out to 100. I almost said 100 years. Shout out to 100 episodes. Shout out to 100 episodes.
100 episodes. Thank you to everybody that's listened to any of them. If this is your first one that you're listening to, thank you. We appreciate it. Go back and listen to a couple, or just join on from here on for the future. We appreciate anybody that has listened, joined us for this ride. It was only the beginning of these 100 episodes, and it's been fun, and it will continue.
I don't have a final saying or final phrase, but I guess maybe the one thing I would say is that don't do me like that. If I had a rock, I'd bust your head, bitch.
And peace out.
And peace out.